There comes a point in life where you don't shut down because you choose to, but because something inside you has carried too much for too long. It's the quiet collapse that happens after years of feeling deeply, loving fully, hurting silently. Just like a circuit that overheats, your emotional system cuts off, not to punish you, but to save you from burning out completely. But the painful irony is that the very thing meant to protect you can slowly start to feel like a prison. Because when you disconnect from pain, you don't just lose the hurt, you lose the warmth too. The wall that once shielded you from the storm begins to block the sunlight, and suddenly, you realize you're not avoiding feelings. You're forgetting how to feel at all. Someone once said, "It's not that I don't want to feel, it's that I don't remember how." And that sentence captures the quiet tragedy of emotional numbness. It's not the loss of happiness, it's the loss of aliveness. If you've ever moved through your days, feeling like you're simply existing instead of living, know this: you are not broken. You are in survival mode. Your mind has been trying to protect you the only way it knows how. When emotions become too overwhelming, when your heart has been stretched too thin for too long, the brain steps in and gently lowers the volume. It doesn't want to destroy you, it wants to preserve you. But staying in that muted place for too long comes with a cost. You start losing access to the parts of you that make life feel genuine. Your excitement, your empathy, your ability to love without hesitation. Psychology calls this emotional blunting, and the people who live with it don't always look shattered. Sometimes they're the calmest ones in the room, the steady ones, the strong ones, the ones who learned long ago that emotions make you vulnerable, so they built walls and convinced themselves those walls were peace. But numbness isn't peace. It's quiet, undetected pain. Pain that learned how to hide. It slips into your life slowly. You stop looking forward to things you once loved. You stop reacting to moments that should move you. You don't cry, not because you're strong, but because the emotional faucet has rusted shut. You might say, "I don't care anymore," not because you feel nothing, but because you feel too much and you're exhausted. Behind that numbness is almost always a history of heartbreak, disappointment, emotional labor that drained you until you disappeared into the background of your own life. Maybe you were the strong one for everyone else. Maybe you were the listener who never spoke. Maybe you were taught as a child that feelings are dangerous. And over time, your body learned this devastating rule. If feeling leads to pain, then feeling must be avoided. But here's the hope buried beneath it all. The human brain is not fixed. It's flexible, alive, capable of opening again. Emotional numbness is not a permanent state. It's a pause, a protective freeze that your nervous system enters when it needs rest. And healing doesn't happen in one dramatic breakthrough. It happens slowly, like thawing. At first everything aches, then it tingles, then tiny sparks appear. A song touches something, sunlight feels softer, a memory stirs warmth instead of fear. These small, fragile moments are proof that you're coming back, that life is slowly returning to your chest. To reach that place, you have to understand something essential. Numbness isn't the absence of emotion, it's the suppression of it. And what is suppressed doesn't disappear, it waits. When you stop running from your feelings, when you give yourself permission to feel without judgment, the parts of you that were frozen begin to soften. Because numbness is not a flaw, it's a scar, a sign that you fought battles no one saw. The paradox is that emotionally numb people are often the ones who once felt the most deeply. They notice the smallest shifts in tone, the slightest changes in someone's eyes. They were built for connection, but connection betrayed them, so they closed the doors. Not forever, just until it felt safe again. And that's the truth most people never see. Numbness doesn't dissolve with time. It dissolves with safety, with gentle moments, genuine presence, small sparks of trust. Healing happens when you allow yourself to feel even the uncomfortable things. Confusion, sadness, fear, without shame. It's not about returning to who you were. It's about becoming someone who can hold more, without collapsing. Your emotions never left you. They've been waiting beneath the noise, beneath the armor, beneath the years of pretending. And one day, quietly, without warning, you'll realize the numbness didn't disappear. You outgrew it, because you finally stopped needing protection from your own heart. And that simple, tender return to yourself is one of the most powerful forms of healing a human being can ever experience.